Oh, gee, what do I have to myself? I consider myself the kind of person, musician, piano player that keeps the music alive from the past. From the past musicians, Roosevelt Sykes, Jay McShann, the piano blues alive. That's what I feel inside. That comes out.
Okay.
Fats Domino, Otis Spann, great piano players. Johnny Johnson. That's Ray Charles. Yes. Attracted to more of the piano players. Guys like Pete Johnson, Albert Ammons, Meadlux Lewis, the Boogie Woogie guys, and Charles Brown, those type, Amos Milburn, Memphis Slim. Fats Domino is my favorite. Ray Charles is my favorite, yes, Ray Charles. I like the ones that plays and sings, because there's a lot of great piano players that don't sing. But if you can play and sing, that's great. I listen. Yeah. They came from Amos Milburn. One of his last records was The Return of the Blues Boss on Motown Records, and he died shortly after that record. And I took up the Blues Boss and kept it going for him, and that's where I took the Blues Boss from. Yes. Feeling bad. That's true. I mean, the blues is a way to express a lot of your feelings, hurt, lost, and get it out. It relieves you, which is very therapeutic, and it makes you feel good. It's definitely, because a blues man that plays a sad song is not playing with tears. He's playing with a smile on his face because he knows it's going to get better. It's like very much like gospel music. It's very, very similar. It's the story is a sad story, but the good thing is the end, where you rise up and you go to heaven. So you sing, you rejoice, not for where you're at, but where you're going to be. And blues is like that, not where you're at, but where you're going to be. Yeah, there's another woman waiting for you. So you're never without a woman. They both work together, and there's because one without the other leaves something out. If you have all black keys, something is missing. If you have all white keys, something is missing. That's the reason why they have black and white, because they're important together. It makes up the 88 keys. There's not 61. In 88 keys, you need all the keys. All the keys are very important to each other, in relationship to each other. Well, it's how it began, because blues was really, when it started, it was purely for black people, because it originated in juke joints and in the South. The musicians couldn't perform that type of music to large audience because of the segregation. So the difference, I think, is a lot of the white musicians were able to perform it in front of large people, many people, and blacks were in nightclubs, so small people. So the music there wasn't quite as loud. It more intimate because it was smaller places. So the blues started out more intimate than playing in an arena like Rolling Stones. They play in the stadiums and they push the music out to masses of people. But Muddy Waters played it in nightclubs where people were sitting as close as you are sitting. And so I think the message really is whether you talk or you yell. And if you're yelling at someone, you can't be yelling at them in their face. You must be a distance to yell. So the message goes out pretty much the same. It's just the amount of intensity and where it started. Where it started with a small group of people in a small area to large people outdoors, and that's the big difference, you know. We'll put it this way, you know, an old T model Ford was the original cars in the days. So it progressed. It got faster, more colors, more bells and whistles, more appealing to more people. And so blues started off one way, and I don't think blues is going to change no more than a car still has four wheels and a steering wheel and an engine. It looks nicer. So I think that the blues probably will, the face will change because the look will change. So the blues, the pure blues is going to change because people have progressed and they want something a little different. There's more issues to talk about than before when you couldn't talk about them. So now we're talking about political, not just losing your woman. You know, you're losing your property, you're losing your rights. There's other things that come in. So blues is sort of changing. You know, where blues before, it was you didn't have any rights. Now you have rights, now you're losing it. And so the future, the blues is still going to, I think it's still going to be elements of blues. I don't think blues is going to go away because even the hip-hop guys with the new music are using R&B beats. They're still using the influences. Some of them are using some of the clips from different artists. And so they're changing that, and their message is different. But the beats and the music is still rhythm and blues oriented, you know. That's hard to change all that stuff and for people to be associated with it, you know. So
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Have a nice gig.
Thank you, Abraham. Yeah.